During our virtual commission meeting on February 10th, we issued proclamations for American Heart Month, the Chinese New Year, and the Stoneman Douglas High School Remembrance. We also recognized 4 homeowners and Marathon Gas for the fourth quarter of 2020 Neighborhood Beautification Recognition Program. We updated the permit fee schedule to be aligned with the new Florida state statute that requires a reduced permit fee when an owner or a contractor hires a private provider. We authorized the acceptance of a donation from the Broward Healthcare Coalition project of 4 electrostatic machines valued at $5,579. These machines will allow our firefighters to work in a clean and disinfected environment so they can respond to emergencies safe and healthy. The Commission also approved the receipt of $500,000 in reimbursements from Broward County government for the completed Boulevards drainage project on Prospect Road. That replaced corrugated metal pipes that were failing due to age, depth, and soil conditions. Finally, we approved the extension of an existing agreement with TSC Associates for grant writing services for emergency assistance repairs. TSC conducts residential inspections to determine the extent of rehabilitation needed in residential homes. The contract is valued at $300,000. As part of the regular agenda, Stanford Construction Company will construct the Commercial Boulevard main replacement, which will impact residents between White Oak Lane and Banyan Lane. The total cost of the project will not exceed $442,000. Commissioner Marlon Bolton introduced and gained Commission support to allow the Commission to establish a policy for granting keys to the city to worthy individuals. Approximately 52% of Tamarack properties are in a flood zone. The City of Tamarack participates in the National Flood Insurance Program, and property owners receive a 20% discount on mandatory flood insurance. We are revising the flood ordinance in response to changes in the requirements to the National Flood Insurance Program. In response to the increase in electronic vehicle sales, we passed an ordinance requiring electric charging stations in all multifamily and non-residential new development. We also passed an ordinance amending the Woodlands Overlay District as requested by the Woodlands Homeowners Association. The Sister Cities ordinance has been amended to reduce the number of board members from 7 to 5. We also amended an existing ordinance regarding travel expenses, comprehensive procedures, and exclusions to exceptions to bid proposal requirements. These are internal changes that impact elected officials and does not directly impact residents. Finally, we amended a provision regarding membership for the Parks and Recreation Board to allow each member an opportunity to serve as chairperson for the board. During our virtual commission meeting on February 24th, proclamations were issued in recognition of Eating Disorders Awareness Week and COVID-19 Memorial Day. We recognized 19 employees for their many years of service and commitment to the City of Tamarack. 7 employees were honored for 15 years of service. 6 employees were acknowledged for 20 years of service. And 1 employee, Frank Passius, has served the City of Tamarack for 30 years. Congratulations to all of our long-serving and valuable employees. The Commission approved an extension to the City Auditor, RSM LLP, for another 2 years and $219,000. We approved the Second Amendment of the Broward County Transportation System Surtax Agreement, which includes projects in the City of Tamarack. The Commission passed a resolution confirming the City of Tamarack's compliance with the Fair Housing Standards Act. Some members of the Public Art Committee, Planning Board, and Parks and Recreation Board have been reappointed. I personally appointed Tamarack resident Richard Hughes to the Planning Board. Richard works as a planner in one of the largest cities in Broward County, and he brings great experience to the board. The Commission approved the city's 2021 State of Florida legislative agenda and sent a copy to the Florida League of Cities, Broward League of Cities, Broward County Legislative Delegation, and the Broward County Board of County Commissioners. We will work with our state representatives, senators, and lobbyists to get some of our projects approved during this legislative session. In an effort to promote transparency, we passed a resolution to establish a policy restricting an elected official's participation in the discussion of issues and voting on matters at non-city board meetings when the same or a related matter is pending or will be voted upon by the City Commission. We want to ensure that there are no conflicts of interest on matters before the Commission. Tamarack resident Doris Spann introduced me to the Vision Zero plan to eliminate all traffic-related fatalities and serious injuries by 2040. After conducting some research, I introduced a resolution and the City Commission fully supported this item. I look forward to sharing more about the Vision Zero plan in the near future. The creation of the Ruth Bader Ginsburg Commission, introduced by Commissioner Marlon Bolton, passed unanimously. We amended the Code of Ordinances related to the application process on boards, committees, and commissions, and adopted new and updated comprehensive procedures for random voting on items that come before the Commission. As discussed earlier, the flood ordinance, requirements regarding electric charging stations, the Woodlands Overlay District, number of members serving on the Sister Cities Board, travel expenses, comprehensive procedures, and exclusions to bid proposal requirements all passed on second reading. Changes were made to the operation of the Planning Board to make sure the Commission is fully aware of development projects in the city. Finally, I introduced an item to direct the City Manager to conduct a disparity study. A disparity study determines whether an agency, either in the past or currently, engages in exclusionary practices in the solicitation and award of contracts to minority and women-owned business enterprises. Disparity studies determine if there is a disparity between the availability of firms in a market area and the utilization of those firms by the city. You will hear more on this soon. That concludes the February Commission wrap-up. I look forward to sharing more with you in the next month. Finally, I invite you to call or email me so that I can explain in great detail exactly what we're doing if you find that you want more information than what is provided in this summary. Thanks, and see you next month.